Welcome back to my channel. Here we are still working on the enlargement of this figure as we have looked at method 1. So this is method 2 now. We are going to look at method 2 as we are told that we should draw or the drawing below is a parallelogram ABCD, and we are to enlarge the figure in the ratio 4 to 6. All right, so the angle okay, so this length AD is 40 millimeters and the height of the parallelogram is 30 millimeters. So this line AB is inclined at an angle 60 degrees. As I said that I forgot to put the value of the angle here, and the exterior angle is 120. If that is what is given to you, the exterior angle is 120 because I made the drawing myself. All right, so line CD is also inclined at an angle 60 degrees because these two sides AB and CD, they are parallel to each other, as AD and BC are also parallel to each other. All right, so we are going to be replicating the given figure, and the ratio of enlargement is 4:6. 4:6. All right, so let's look at the second method. So what we are to do is to replicate the figure first. So we draw this line. So I will draw it here. So we draw this line, and then so we take a measurement of 40 millimeters for line AD. So this is 40 millimeters, and then with 60 degrees set square, so placed at this point. So we draw a line in this direction, and we draw a line from this point. We draw a line in this direction. So I'm going to label this point. This is point A here, and then this is point D here. So then the height of the figure is 30 millimeters. Just move away, draw a short vertical line like this, and then so take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So from this point, up, take 30 millimeters. This is 30 millimeters, and then so draw horizontal line from this point to the figure. So here we have, this is point B here, and this is point G. So we have constructed the figure. So let's make it to look more feasible, so by taking it a bit. Okay, all right, so we have the figure here. All right, so the next thing that we are going to do is to do the enlargement, to make the enlarged figure. So what you have to do for that is extend this line a bit, and then so on this line, as the ratio of enlargement is 4:6, we are going to make 6 equal divisions from this point B here, or point D. This is point D, not B. Okay, so from this point D, we are going to make 6 equal divisions on this line. So from point B, I will take 10 millimeters. So this is 1, so this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, so this is 4, this is 5, and then I have 6 here. Okay, all right, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to number each of these points. This is 1, 2, okay, so this is 3, so this is 4, this is 5, and then I have 6 here. All right, so then what we are going to do now is that from this point here, we have to draw a vertical line. So we draw a vertical line from point D, draw a perpendicular line, a line at angle 90 degrees to point D. So draw that line of any length. So I'll call this line, I'll call it line DE. Okay, any length of any length. Okay, so then next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to bisect distance A4, distance between point A and point 4. We bisect it so that we can construct a semicircle on it. So this is what I mean. So if you have to construct a semicircle on 2 points, you have to look for the midpoint of that line. So what you have to do is this. So with the pinpoint of the compass here, extend the compass to a distance more than, a little bit more than distance A4, so I think this is okay. Okay, so we draw an arc up here and we draw it down. Then we put in point at point 4 here, so we draw an arc up and we draw an arc down. All right, so we are going to draw the bisector of A4. So it passed through the line that comes out from D, so that is coincidence. Just leave it like that. Okay, so what we have to do now, so this is the midpoint, this point here, so we are calling point X, so which is also point D, so it's the midpoint of A4. So put the midpoint here where the line touches the line AD. So put it here and extend the compass to point 4, or the pencil point to point 4 here. Okay, extend it to point 4. Then so draw a semicircle like this. All right, so the semicircle touches this line that comes out, that is line DE. It touches at this point, so we call it point 4 prime. Okay, so next we are going to construct semicircle on point A and 6. So what we have to do, we need to bisect distance A6. So put the midpoint here at point 4 and extend the pencil point to a convenient radius. Okay, so then we draw an arc up here, we draw an arc down here. So putting it at point 6 here, so we draw an arc up and we draw an arc down. All right, so then we are going to draw the bisector of A6. So it goes like this. All right, so the line touches, so it touches this point. So this is point Y, this is the midpoint of line A6. So we put the pinpoint of the compass here at point Y, extend it to 6. Extend it to 6. Okay. All right, so then we go on and draw a semicircle. So it goes like this. Okay, so we have it like this. So the semicircle touches line DE at this point here. So I'll call this point, I'll call it point 6 prime. Okay, so now, so the next thing that we are going to do is to join this point 4 prime to point A, and it goes like this. So just join like this. All right, so then the next thing that we are going to do is that, so we set the set square on this line A4 prime, A4 prime. Then so we want to locate the new point A1 for the enlargement. So set the set square on line A4 prime and put the ruler under it. Then shift the set square to 0.6 prime like this. Slide it to 0.6 prime and draw this line to touch this line. Okay, touch this extension of the horizontal line. So this point here, so where the line touches this horizontal line, is point A1 for the enlargement. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is that from this point D, so draw a line through point B on the figure. So draw a line like this. Okay, and then so we also extend this line. Okay, so then the next thing that we are going to do is to draw B prime, so sorry, B1. So as we have gotten A1 here, we have to get B1 on this line. So what you have to do is to set your set square along this line AB and then shift it to point A1. So shift it to A1. So we draw this line from here to touch this line that comes out from point B. So here at this point we have what we have, B1 at this point here. So here is B1. Then we have to locate point C1. So we have to locate point C1. So set the set square on line BC like this, and then shift it to B1. Then we draw this line like this. All right, so looking at what we have here, so we have enlarged this figure. So make this line a thick line, and then this line, we make it a thick line. So we have enlarged this figure in the given ratio 4 to 6. It's as simple as I've done it here. So the figure that the enlarged figure is A1, B1, C1, and D is the enlarged figure. It's as simple as I've done it here. Thank you and God bless you.